Peace. Rami Salamel, thank you for joining us. So this is something that I really have a problem with, and I'm going to just get right to it. For any more Moorish American or Mur with the M-U-U-R, any sort of variation, if you're speaking and proclaiming yourself to be a Moorish American, Moorish national, whatever, anything connected to that, and you are disrespecting Jesus and or religion, you're really, you're messing up, man, for real. And on multiple levels. One, we should be respecting all prophets and all people's religious paths or walks of life or spiritual practices, whatever. That's on a very basic level. But even deeper than that, for you to disrespect Jesus, and let me say this, I understand J didn't exist before the 1500s, blah 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 blah, right? And the Bible, different versions, and that it supposedly was taken from the walls of Egypt or Kemet, etc., etc. Whatever. What I'm saying is Noble Drew Ali brought a Holy Quran for us, and that, matter of fact, let me read it. This man knows nothing by being told. Let's read this Quran and let's see exactly what it says. First page. The genealogy of Jesus. Life and works of Jesus in India, Europe, and Africa, and the land of Egypt. The genealogy of Jesus, with 18 years of the events, life works, and teachings in India, Europe, and Africa. These events occurred before he was 30 years of age. These secret lessons are for all those who love Jesus and desire to know about his life works and teachings. Dear readers, do not falsely use these lessons. These are for good, peace, and happiness, and for all those that love Jesus. And I'll read it just a little bit further at the bottom. The reason these lessons have not been known is because the Muslims of India, Egypt, and Palestine had these secrets and kept them back from the outside world. Noble Drew Ali brought these secret lessons about Jesus to us, specifically us, because we needed him the most. So, if you are disrespecting Jesus, then essentially you are disrespecting the information that our prophet brought to us. Do you understand how backwards that is? The lessons are for peace and for happiness. And let's also remember, in the lessons, it teaches that Jesus is the physical manifestation of love. So understand what you're really saying. And in the 101s, it says that Jesus means justice. So let's stop with the Jesus bashing, the disrespect of Jesus, the disrespect. Oh, and that's another thing. While we're on Jesus, get to religion as well. Wanted to get this on the record too. Chapter, and this is the Holy Quran that I'm checking out. Chapter 35, Holy Instructions from the Prophet, Religion. I'm not even going to read the chapter. Just understand that in our Quran, it has an entire chapter about religion. So again, if you are Moorish American, Moorish national, Mur, any sort of quote-unquote Moor or anything related to that, and you're disrespecting Jesus, you're messing up, and you're not being righteous, and you're not being true. Also, if you're disrespecting religion, you're not being righteous, you're not being true to what's going on, because the book that our prophet, the universal prophet, mind you, but the one that came to us specifically because we needed him the most, has a whole chapter on religion. So before you go saying, oh, well, I don't deal with religion, I don't believe in any religion, I'm not messing with any religion, religion is what enslaves us, How about you stop that nonsense and read that chapter till you have a true understanding of what religion is. And then after that, go to a dictionary and look in the etymology of what religion means. Look in unabridged dictionaries. And then on top of that, look politically and lawfully and legally how religion is used and applied in the real world, and not just going to church and praying and feeling good on Sunday. I'm talking about the Vatican. You understand? I'm talking about most of the countries, pretty much I think all of the countries in the East, especially the Muslim countries. They deal with religion. They have a leader, a political leader. Tibet, I know for a fact, at least for a point in time, their religious leader was also their main political leader. So we got to stop disrespecting religion. We got to stop disrespecting Jesus, because it makes no sense. You're disrespecting stuff that's in our own text. The person we're calling a prophet brought to us, that we're supposed to give out to the rest of the world. It's really ass backwards. You know what I'm saying? So let's cut it out. Let's study. And even if you got a problem and you don't believe or you don't feel Jesus, aka Yahshua, aka Isa, was a real human being, even if that's your belief or that's your feeling or that's how you see things, take Jesus as a principle of living, or as a principle, a person that we can look at as a model of how we need to conduct ourselves. And this is not even just my words. This is what Marcus Garvey said, which is also in the book. And we're supposed to be studying his work too, because he is the John of today to the Jesus of today, which would be Noble Drew Ali. But I don't even want to get into all that right now. Just understand, stop disrespecting Jesus, stop disrespecting religion, study, study, study. Peace and love. And thank you for watching. And keep shining. And I love you. But we just got to get right. Peace.